just made it back from a doubles tournament in Brownwood, Texas, at Rex's Texas Lanes. It's kind of the first tournament of, I guess, my offseason. I'm just going into it for some extra practice and just kind of have fun. It'll be my first tournament, too, without my Phase 5. The other day in League, the interchangeable bracket that you screwed into decided to explode into a million pieces. And the fun part with that is it also broke my interchangeable thumb. So I will be using my backup thumb. The lanes are kind of old school, country. It's 12 lanes, and there's a lot of back end snap. So my instinct is to bring in everything with a lot of surface, get the ball to slow down, and just control my entry into the pocket. I have a urethane ball. I think I'm going to start out with the IQ 78U. Just let me kind of keep the ball in front of me, control the entry into the pocket, and then I'm going to bring the Phase 2 and the Sinister, because my expectation is there's not going to be a whole lot of oil out there to begin with. So I might have to transition into something stronger that I can move left with, but still kind of make it stop. And there are two squads, so you could cash twice if you had two different teammates. I knew that I was bowling the first squad, and somebody needed a partner, and so I was able to bowl the second squad. It ends up being 6 games. Me and my partner just barely missed out on scratch, but I hope you guys enjoyed anyway. See you guys. those first 3 games, it was a tough 600 series to throw. First game was about a 183, so I wasn't too happy with it. I missed a couple spares to my left side. It's just something I need to work on. It's been a bad habit. The IQ broke down real fast. So towards the end of that second game, I decided to kind of throw that phase 2. Did not like the reaction on the phase 2. I know I struck, but they were very inconsistent, and I didn't like the look. So going into the third game, I thought I'd try to throw the IQ better. That didn't work either, and thank God I had a sinister. So that second game, I picked up all my spares, ended up shooting like a 207, I believe. And the last game, I really picked it up and shot maybe a 230. My teammate was also at a 610, and we finished just outside cashing in 5th place for the total. The second half, again, they re-oiled the lanes, so I started out with the IQ again. And this time I decided to throw it with a little might, a little gusto. I wanted to really increase the ball speed, and I wanted to get it out onto the lane, see if it held pocket a little bit better, and you'll see here. Second squad 3 games was probably the most fun I've had just bowling a tournament in a long time. I picked up that IQ 78U again, and I just destroyed the pocket. I was a little unstable at the line, which I know is just something with time and experience. As I kind of start working into my off-season and preseason routine, it'll get better. But you could really see that my swing was big, and I was behind the ball, and I was getting it out on the lane. and I was able to keep the pocket in front of me and actually lit it up. I think I shot maybe a 640, 650. I think we shot 1240, 1230. Again, my teammates for this tournament were so much fun. You can see in that first squad, me and him were just vibing off each other. He really kind of kept me up that first game and a half where I just could not seem to strike. And then that last game, he had the confidence in me, and I made the right ball change finally, and I was actually able to really help out. So for the day, I think I was around a 1270, 1272, something like that. And for me to go in there both 6 games, just kind of on a whim, with 2 teammates that I had no idea who they were going to be or anything, but they were 2 younger guys, 2 incredible bowlers, and we actually kind of kept ourselves in it. We were extremely competitive. I had a lot of fun. I wanted to thank the Brownwood USBC for putting on this tournament, as well as Rex's Texas Lanes for, God, I love saying that, for, putting it on and hosting us. I know that there is a turkey shootout here in a couple weeks that I'm going to bowl, as well as the Open coming up in a few months. These are my home lanes. I'm kind of out in the country for a little while, and it's really fun when I kind of get to come out and bowl some of these smaller tournaments where I can just have fun and socialize and get to know everybody. And then kind of work on some of my skills so that I'm ready for when the regional tour starts back up. Appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.